Hey everyone, this is Celebrity Squad. Welcome back to our channel and we hope you're having an awesome day. Today, we're talking about the top 10 celebrities who are extremely rude in real life. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, comment down below your favorite pick of our top 10 list for the chance to win our monthly shout out. No one wants to hear their idol is actually incredibly rude or inconsiderate in real life. In a perfect world, everyone's favorite action hero or rom-com lead would always be eager to meet fans and happy that so many people have chosen to support them. Unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world, and some celebrities are just plain rude to the people who buy their tickets and turn out in droves to their movie premieres. But then there are the actors and actresses who have racked up horror stories about how they treated anyone who dared to approach them. Those are the people we'll be covering on our list. If you see these celebrities out in public, you might want to think twice before approaching them for an autograph. Here are 10 actors and actresses who are terrible with their fans. Number 10. Katherine Heigl. Ever wonder why it feels like it's been years since Katherine Heigl appeared on your TV screen? The truth of the matter is that it's been a good while since she has appeared in a major role. For a while, Heigl seemed to have a pretty good momentum going for her in her career. She appeared as the lead in a couple of successful movies and had a reoccurring role on the hyper-popular drama Grey's Anatomy. Theoretically, she should have been able to continue riding that wave of success into her other acting jobs, but her bad attitude led her to losing both fans and film roles. After she won an Emmy for her work on Grey's Anatomy in 2007, Heigl flat out told the committee not to consider her in 2008 because the material she was given wasn't good enough. Fans rightfully took this as a diss against the TV show they loved so much. She also began racking up rumors that she was hard to work with, and Shonda Rhimes herself fanned the flames by saying that part of her no assholes policy is that there are no Heigls. I don't put up with bull or nasty people. Apparently, Heigl was so difficult to work with that it hurt her chances of landing new jobs, and her star power has undeniably waned in recent years. A little kindness does go a long way. Number 9. Jared Leto. Jared Leto made headlines last year for allegedly being horrific to work with on the Suicide Squad set. Method acting means is a technique where actors do not break character ever, but this is taken into a whole different level when you're playing a character like the Joker. Apparently, his co-stars on Suicide Squad aren't the only ones who had weird incidents with him. Over the years, Leto has managed to alienate fans of his as well with his bad behavior. Before he gave the Joker portrayal that birthed 1,000 memes, Leto had racked up a fan base as one of the founding members of the band 30 Seconds to Mars. There are multiple videos of him hitting fans with his microphone at different live events. Lashing out at people who paid to see you in concert is probably not the greatest move. It wasn't enough, he allegedly flipped off and humiliated a fan for not knowing the words to one of his songs. She was Brazilian and didn't speak English, and he is known for being hostile to fans who try to talk to him in public. Number 8. Tobey Maguire. If you were hoping to snag an autograph from the original Spider-Man actor, you might want to reconsider. Autograph Collector magazine has ranked him as the absolute worst celebrity to try to approach, saying that he's so wrapped up in his own egotistical web that he's earned the distinction of being the worst signer of the year. Ouch. But we see what you did there with the web pun. Fans who decide to test their luck with Maguire should plan on defending themselves and maybe investing in a durable camera equipment. In one video, Maguire is shown smacking the camera out of the hands of a fan trying to get a selfie. It's one thing to want your personal space, it's another to break someone's camera and then walk away like it never happened. Maybe Marvel fans will have better luck with the latest actor to put on the Spidey suit. Number 7. Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera is best known for being a singer in the late 90s and early 2000s, storming into the scene with endless runs and a voice that no one could replicate. However, she's also tried her hand at acting in films like Burlesque, in which of course she also sings. She gained a ton of fans over the course of her career, but apparently she also has made her fair share of enemies. There's a whole list of celebrities who have called Aguilera rude or stuck up. Valerie Bertinelli, Adam Levine, and Kelly Osbourne, to name a few. And fans who have tried to interact with her in person say the same. She even ignored Daniel Franzanzi, the actor who played Damien in The Mean Girls. The sequence where he sings Aguilera's Beautiful at the talent show is one of the most iconic scenes of the movie, but Aguilera apparently didn't care. She ignored his attempts to speak to her and walked away. That's earning an entry in the burn book for sure. Number 6. Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz rose to fame first as a model, then as an actress in films like The Mask and Charlie's Angels. Although at times the public hasn't taken her seriously, she racked up Golden Globe nominations for her work on 4 different films. She's been so successful that Diaz was named the highest paid actress over 40 in Hollywood in 2013. After 20 years of Hollywood success, it would be easy to forget what it's like to be an unknown fan. Similar to Tobey Maguire, she was ranked one of the worst celebrities to approach for an autograph by Autograph Collector magazine. When the magazine editor asked why she was ranked so far down, he said that instead of just turning down the autographed request, which would be reasonable, she lectured fans about why asking for autographs was stupid. We know one of her more recent roles was Bad Teacher, but even real-life teachers take a break from lecturing sometimes. Number 5. Spike Lee. Spike Lee is known for being one of those special people in film who writes, directs, and sometimes even stars in his own productions. He's known for films like Do the Right Thing and Malcolm X, both of which have important social messages that still resonate today. He has struggled to replicate the success he had in the 80s and 90s, but that hasn't stopped Lee from being a fan favorite filmmaker. However, it's fair to say that he's a favorite because of his work and not because of his attitude. Lee has a famously poor demeanor that comes out both in his interactions with fellow celebrities and with fans. When Lee visited a university to give a public lecture, he cut the event short by 40 minutes and was rude to excited fans who came to ask questions during the designated Q&A period. Even entertainment journalists who enjoy his work aren't spared from his cold attitude and eye rolls. Number 4. Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff is currently on the TV show Younger, but if you grew up in the 90s, you probably knew her as Lizzie McGuire. She's also in teen movies, A Cinderella Story and Cheaper by the Dozen, along with embarking on a singing career. Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, and Demi Lovato should all thank her for being a Disney star who branched out into recording. You might not want to get on her bad side though. She's dissed Chris Brown, Karrueche Tran, and Faye Dunaway in public forums before. Last year, she came under fire for the couple's costume she and her boyfriend donned for Halloween. The two were dressed as Native American and a sexy pilgrim, which struck a nerve considering that the Dakota Access Pipeline protests were still big news at the time. Not the best message to send to Native fans, especially when culture is not a costume, has been a cultural movement for years now. Number 3. Robert Pattinson. It's well known that Robert Pattinson wasn't overly enamored, to say the least, with the brooding vampire character that made him famous. He famously said that he thought Stephenie Meyer was mad and that he played Edward Cullen as a manic depressive who hates himself. That gained him some respect in anti-Twilight circles who found him hilarious, but it came at the expense of the fans who made the franchise so successful. Since he hated the character he played so much, he wasn't exactly enthusiastic about the fans who loved Edward Cullen with a passion. It would be one thing for him to ignore the fans that were invading his personal space, since some Twilight superfans were known for not giving any of the actors space to breathe, but Pattinson went out of his way to diss the franchise and its fans in multiple interviews, even questioning what they do all day. How about pour money into the movie series that made you a millionaire maybe? Number 2. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock has been working as an actress since the 80s, but unlike many actors from that time, she's remained firmly in the public eye. She's been in a number of successful films, but most people know her from the comedies like Miss Congeniality and The Heat, or for playing in The Blind Side. You may not want to approach her for an autograph though. Sources reported back in 2012 that she yelled at a wheelchair-bound fan who dared to ask her to sign something for him. The rumor has persisted for the past 8 years, and other fans have come forward to report cold behavior from when they met her in real life. Even if she was with other celebrities, she wasn't keen on photos and would ignore fans who requested one. Good luck on getting the dirt out of people who work for her though. They're under strict orders to say nothing but good things. Number 1. Christian Bale. The last thing we want to do is knock celebrities for wanting to put boundaries between their personal and professional lives. Still, there's a difference between being firm about your privacy and being so rude you make girls run away from you in tears. Guess which category Christian Bale allegedly falls under? Bale's former publicist and assistant Harrison Chung wrote a tell-all book about his experiences with the actor a few years ago, and it's not exactly the most glowing portrait of the Batman actor. Chung claims that Bale suggested a fan should be eliminated after they sent a letter to his home. Maybe he took some cues from his character Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. He too sent young girls away from his table in tears after they approached him in public. We understand wanting your space, but suggesting, even jokingly, that a fan who sent you a letter to your home address should be killed is seriously messed up. Maybe they just wanted to join him for dinner at Dorcio. Do you think we've forgotten someone who's extremely rude? Have you ever met or had any bad experiences with celebrities? Let us know in the comments below. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!